Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It's your main man Cop here, aka Kopitar Rules, aka the hardest working man on YouTube in the year 2018. Now, I know I've been slacking off in December, and that has a lot to do with having a really serious flu for most of it and spending a lot of time at Christmas with my family. So, we're starting off the new year fresh. It is January 1st, and I am making a scheduling video because we haven't done one in a while, and I want to talk about some of the changes that are coming to the channel very soon. Well, let's talk about our schedules first. Bring up January schedule here. As you can see, got the scheduling vid first thing Monday, and that's today. Oh, that scheduling vid on Tuesday is a bit of a mistake. From what I saw in my guild message, there is no there is no raid this week. However, that could change. If there is a raid this week, I will be streaming it Tuesday, and if there is any, Wednesday. But the first stream we're probably looking at is going to be Wednesday for a gold farm, then maybe an AP farm, maybe a bit of a mount farming. Thursday, same thing. We'll get some of that done in the morning. We'll finally get our viewer content day done Friday. I'll put a link to that poll since we haven't done it yet. We'll put the keep same poll down in the description there. Saturday, we got Cop Talk, first ever. It's going to be a podcast. I'm going to try and get that out in the morning. Heaven knows if I'm going to succeed. Heaven knows if I'm going to succeed. But that's what I kind of like to do with Saturdays is making my podcast day where you get a podcast to talk for a couple hours about different things happening around World of Warcraft. What's going on, what's happening, all that good stuff. And then, of course, we got our normal casual leveling, old school, guild raid, gold farming, 1 to 110. We're doing it again. I want to do it again during the Dark Moon Fair because I'm going to be doing it probably on the PTR. Assuming 7.3.5 hasn't dropped, we'll do it on the PTR, see what the leveling changes are like. Once again, it will be a charity because I really liked how that went. I really liked how it felt. So from now on, our 1 to 110s, we're going to dedicate them to that charity, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to donate now, please do. Links are in the description. All that good stuff. So yeah, pretty much from then on, we've got our standard schedule. We've got casual leveling and old school and the raids and, you know, the farming and all that kind of good stuff. Viewer content, all that kind of good stuff. And February follows much the same schedule. Again, it's got the 1 to 110 there. By then, I'm assuming 7.3.5 will be out and we'll be doing it on live. So we'll have to see how that goes. We're having our normal schedule for that. You know, we've got the mount farmings on Thursday. We've got the viewer contents on Friday. We've got the cop talks on Saturday and the casual leveling of some random toon on Sunday. And some old school. Right now we're in the middle of Warcraft 3, so I want to get that done before we start anything else. And March, much the same. Much the same. The only major difference is, as you know, I am the world's biggest hockey fan. Possibly even the largest. So, that's where a lot of those X's are coming from. I'm trying to book off some time so I can watch as much hockey this season as I can. I'm missing a lot due to guild raids, and this is the first time I've ever done that. Missed hockey for anything, so we'll have to see how that goes. Now, as for changes coming to the channel, I want to dedicate myself this year to finding a way to do something useful. You know, I've been on disability for a long time. As you've seen, I do get sick a lot. So what I'd like to do is try to find a way to make myself somewhat useful to society. Hence why we're doing the charity 1 to 110s as a charity drive. But as well, what I'd kind of like to do is I kind of like to learn something new. So I'm going to try this year to start learning how to edit videos. And as such, I'll probably do an edited, either start weekly, maybe a couple times a week. I'll do videos of me playing a video game, whatever game it is. try to edit the content, see what I can and can't do, and see what I can and can't get done. So I'm going to need to save up some money, purchase some editing software. I'm also going to be looking to upgrade my video card at some point, and then eventually my computer at some point. To further that, I'm going to be opening up sponsorships and super chats and all that stuff on the channel soon here. I have no idea exactly when it's going to happen, but that's in the process of happening. I always feel bad about that because I always feel like I'm not good enough for what you guys deserve to be paying for. So that being said, if you feel otherwise, I would be honored to have your sponsorship, your super chats, all that stuff. All the money that I get from that is going to go straight towards stuff like, as I said, upgrading the computer, buying editing software so that I can start doing actual edited content and not sacrificing the streaming and learning how to do it. So that's where I'm going now. I have a few ideas of where I'd like to start with edited videos. I don't want to start with anything that's super new and super, just came out. Not because I don't want to play those games, simply because I don't think my computer can handle them at the moment. As I said, I need to upgrade my video card. The computer is a couple of years old, although it does perform beautifully for its age, like really smoothly. The video card does need upgrading before I can do that properly. So that's one of my first things that I'm looking to upgrade. So it's going to be a few months before I get that. As you guys know, I love to play video games for the story. So any older games with story, I may look into. I never played any of the Final Fantasy games on the PS1. So maybe I'll go and do 7, 8, 9. And I got, but never finished Final Fantasy 12. So maybe I'll look at getting that and seeing what we can do with that. Maybe I'll go through the Witcher series, 1, 2, and 3. I've never played 1 and 2. I've never finished 3, so I'd love to do that. Maybe I'll go completely out of my comfort zone and do something with a first-person shooter. But if I could find one with a really good story that I can play on PC, because again, I don't have a capture card or a current console, so it'd be awful tough to play one like that. Maybe I'll just go and play one of the latest Deus Ex games. Those apparently have really good stories. So, but that is where we're looking, what I'm looking to be doing, and what the channel's looking at over the next few months. If you have any suggestions for games, please leave it in the comment section below. I will look into any and all of them. If you know any good games that either are free or inexpensive and maybe not too taxing on the system, I would be totally into trying something I've never done before. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know one I wanted to try was at I Am Setsuna. I have no idea how taxing that is on the system, but I'd certainly be up for trying that. Anything that's a good a game that has a really good story to it. Anyway, I can see my flight path is finished, which means I've probably been recording for a little over 8 minutes now. So that's what's happening in the next little while. If I can, in the next couple of days, I'll probably throw a stream or two up and just hang out with you guys while I'm getting my my Warcraft tunes up to date, because of course I haven't done anything on them in 2 weeks, and I haven't really dedicated any time to them in probably a month. So that's it. You've seen the schedules. Any guild raids coming up you're going to see, and soon we're going to be getting edited content as well. Our 1 to 110, as I said, it's coming up next week on the 11th. Again, to take advantage of the Dark Moon Fair being in town. That's where we're at right now. I sure thank you for watching, taking the time out of it. Hopefully we'll see you in some streams and maybe even some edited content. Take care. Thanks for watching. Cop out.